Hi guys, in case you do not know me, my name is Orisha Bubemi. I'm a chef, an entrepreneur, and a food enthusiast. I run an online kitchen called Berry's Kitchen. I'm going to leave the handle on the screen so that you can check us out. We sell food bowls, food trays, food boxes, bulk lunch bags. We do everything food related over there. Today I'm going to be talking and explaining to you the different spices and condiments I use in my kitchen. First of all, I'm going to tell you the difference between spice and condiment. Spice are ingredients that are basically used to add flavor, color, and aromas to your food. They are made from dried herbs or dried roots, while condiments are either seasonings or sauces that are used to enhance the taste of a meal. They are used either during cooking or after cooking. Basically, condiments are flavor boosters. I've showed you the difference between a spice and condiment. I want to show you the spices and condiment that I personally use, and I want to also suggest that if there's anyone here that I mentioned that you do not make use of, you try and inculcate them in your meals, add them to your spice and condiment brand. It gives your food the fine dining feeling and it also takes your kitchen game from 0 to 100 real quick. I think every Nigerian home have curry and thyme in their kitchen. Curry and thyme, they are spices and not condiments. These two are made from dried herbs. They used to build flavor for your meals. And curry, for example, is an aromatic. Aromatics are some spices that you add to your food that gives a specific smell. They are always good smell. It also gives color to your food. If you don't use them, you should start using them now. Black pepper. This is blended uziza seed. What I use my black pepper for, sunny side eggs. This pepper is not so spicy. It just gives flavor and a little bit of heat. Black pepper can also be used for dressings. So when you make salad and you're trying to make a dressing, obviously you do not want the heat of the salad to be very hot. You can use your black pepper for that. Another spices I make use of very well is paprika. I use paprika majorly to grill things, for example, like chicken, grilled turkey, marinate chicken breast, prawns, chicken nuggets too. I use paprika for that. All one spice. It is a blend of paprika, black pepper, ginger, and garlic. When you don't have this, you can use this. Ingredients I use is onion powder. Onion powder is basically dehydrated onion that was blended. You can use this for Alfredo pasta, for example. It's not ideal for chunks of onions to be shown in your Alfredo pasta, so that is where onion powder comes in. It is used in places where you don't want your onions to be seen, and it is best for marinating also. Parsley flakes, I don't get to buy fresh parsley every time. Just sprinkle it on your food just to make it look good. It's used for garnishing. This is a spice and not a condiment. It's cinnamon. I bought this stick by myself and I blended it. One of my favorite spices. It's mostly used for baking, but what I use cinnamon for my tea. And if you don't see a tea recipe, I have my tea recipe. I'm a tea girl. When I'm boiling the tea bag in water, I add cinnamon. This is a major aromatic. It has a really good smell. This is a spice and not a condiment. This also is a spice and it is called sesame seed. It is basically used for garnishing, just to make your food look good. This spice is something that is mostly underrated, but it is really good. This is soya spice, yaji. I buy from Malams. I add it to my noodles. I try to make shawarma sauce. Yaji is a very underrated spice. You need this in your kitchen. You can tell a jollof rice that there's no baby because of the aroma that it gives. It is a spice and a major aromatic. It is mostly used for our jollof rice. This is another spice that's always in my kitchen. So if you are trying to make Delta Banga soup, this particular spice brand is what you should buy. This jollof signature spice from Maggi I always have in my kitchen. It takes jollof rice game from 0 to 100 real quick. If you're looking for a jollof rice spice to use, you should try this. It's really good. I always have in my kitchen. It is a mixture of the different ingredients that makes pepper soup spices. I use it for ukodo, pepper soup, masala soup, and I always have this in my kitchen. This is anything you should know about Berry's Kitchen is that we sell the best coconut rice. It is coconut powder made from coconut. It enhances the coconut flavor. This is a condiment and not a spices. This is nutmeg. It is made from nutmeg seed. Mostly it is used for baking. Also use it as a marinade for your proteins, chicken, beef, turkey, fish, whatever. Also be used for moi moi, jollof rice, chin chin, meat pie. One advice I would give while using nutmeg is that you use very small quantity because it has a very overpowering flavor. This is mayonnaise and this is a condiment. I want to start by saying this particular mayonnaise brand is my favorite. You know how with other mayonnaise you have to add extra things to make it sweet for your coleslaw, for example. This is really very good. If you are trying to make shawarma sauce, this is the only mayonnaise you should be using. If you are trying to make cream for your coleslaw, this is the only mayonnaise you should be using. You can eat it alongside with your meal. Apart from eating bread, it's also good for eating French fries. I recommend this brand 100%. Buy it. These two are condiments, vanilla flavor, banana flavor. The both of them are condiments because they are used to enhance the flavor. They used for baking. I use this to make pancakes and I use this to make banana bread. The white vinegar has diverse use in the kitchen. It's a rising agent. You can also use it for washing of meat. There's a strong smell that comes with proteins. When you use the white vinegar, it releases that smell from the protein. Me personally, what I use it for, I use it for dressing. When I'm making a salad and I want to make a dressing, white vinegar comes in very handy as part of what I would use for making that dressing. It can be used as cleaning agent for the kitchen. If you have a pot that has a strong stain and you're trying to scrub it off, white vinegar comes in very handy. It's something I always have in my kitchen. This is oyster sauce and this is light soy sauce. These are condiments and not spices. What I basically use them for, I use them for my stir fry dishes. So for stir fry pasta, stir fry rice, Chinese fried rice, these two comes in very handy. But one thing you should know that you should use them with discretion because this is salty. They are both very salty. I do not always get the right pronunciation for this, so I'd rather not say. This is a condiment also. It is used for sauces, sweet and chili sauce. It can also be used as part of a barbecue mix. Last and not the least is this. This is a condiment because it is used to enhance the flavor that you have already built. This is the North chicken seasoning. But I put this last because you are free to use whatever seasoning, but this is what I use. And from time to time I also change the seasoning that I use, but what I have available now. So this is Knorr seasoning. I said these are all the condiments and spices I use in my kitchen. Also, I also want to know the condiments and spices that I use, the ones you also think I should add to my own spice rack, because I'm trying to build it obviously. So the ones you think I should add to my spice rack, and let me know what you also use them for in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Bye.